Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for joining me today for this video. I was out watering my garden and I found a few very exciting developments. I guess some of them are a little bit more exciting than others, but yeah, I wanted to come and grab you guys and let's go take a look. Okay, so exciting development number one, we have our first peppers growing. There's quite a few on the plants that, maybe not even only this plant, but there's quite a few that are sort of just super small and tiny like that and just barely starting. Look at this one over here. We have got a nice size one coming along there. And then look at this one. I don't know how I missed this one, but look at how big that is. It's coming along so nicely. That's going to be so yummy. So I'm going to leave it a little bit longer and let it get a little bit bigger before I pick it. But yeah, super exciting. And we have some tomatoes growing. These are getting to be a good size already too. So there's 4 right in there. There's another 3 back there. We've got 1 coming there. There's more flowers coming on the plant up here. So yeah, very exciting. This is a Manitoba tomato, so it's a determinate tomato. So I'm not sure if it'll actually get that much bigger or not. Determinate ones don't grow super high and long like the vining tomatoes do, the indeterminate ones. But yeah, very excited to see these. Hopefully they'll get to be a nice size. More baby peppers are growing. Look, you can see right in there. Super tiny. Just starting. Okay, so this section of the garden is exciting also. This is one of my pumpkin plants. This is my jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, so hopefully it'll make good jack-o'-lanterns, and hopefully we'll get a lot of them. And you can kind of see right in here that it's actually starting to create the vine. So pumpkins are vining plants, and it'll keep growing and growing and growing. And I wonder if you can see in here too, there's even some of these little tendrils. They like to twist around and see what they can climb onto. And look at that, there's even the starting of some flowers in there too. So super exciting, it's doing really well and taking off. Over here we've got some bean plants. So these are yellow beans, these are purple beans, and then these are going to be green beans. And look, you can actually see that they're climbing up the poles there. Round and round, that's a good sign too. They're doing their thing. Alright, so one of the developments that is not super exciting is that there's this giant hole here that I've just discovered. I don't know how well you can even see that. But I mean, it is like a massive hole. It looks like it's like that big. I don't even want to put my hand that close to it because I feel like there is some kind of animal. I don't know what it is. It's got to be either like a squirrel or a chipmunk or I don't know. It seems big for something like that. So not sure, not too happy about that. I mean, right over here is where I had shown in my garden tour. I had shown that there was it was supposed to be a cauliflower plant, and that got eaten to a stump. So there was actually a hole there also, and what I did is I just kind of filled it in, and this red stuff here is chili powder. So I put a bunch of chili powder there, and obviously whatever it is didn't like that, and then it came back and created this giant hole. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas of, you know, how to keep digging animals out of your garden. You know, I mean, the chili powder seemed to work over there a little bit, but it's clearly come back and made another hole there. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Guys, there are so many bees in my raspberries doing their awesome work pollinating things. It is fantastic. I wonder if you can hear them. There are bees all over this bush, and it looks pretty amazing. We're going to have a lot of nice raspberries this year, I think. All right, over here on my peas, we have got the first snow pea. Looks delicious. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer. Oh, you know what? And I just am noticing, oh my goodness, there's another one here, another one here, another one up in here. Oh wow, we've got at least 4 in here. Oh, there's baby ones starting here. So yeah, they're just coming right into production. That's going to be very exciting. We are gonna have blueberries this year for the first year ever. I've had these 2 blueberry bushes for, this is the 3rd year now, and first year that we've actually gonna that it's actually going to have any blueberries. How cool is that? Not too many, obviously. I've got 1 there. Let's see. There's gonna be a few more in there. Oh, look, there's a few more right in there starting. So yeah, that's very exciting. So this squash plant is doing really well also. There's actually 2 squash plants right in here. It's called a Georgia Candy Roaster and it looks absolutely delicious. I've been wanting to grow this for a while and I finally went ahead and I did my ordering online and I got the seeds this year. So, but I'm not sure. 2 of them sprouted. I planted both seeds direct in here actually. I didn't start these indoors, but I don't know if the 2 will be good enough together there, if they have enough room, or if I should cut one of them out. I'm not really sure. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. Okay, my cucumbers are growing, finally. I had to plant these seeds twice, and I don't know what happened to the first batch. Maybe it was because we got a cold snap, not sure. But yeah, they're starting to get their actual true leaves there, so they are super cute and coming up and look like they're starting to actually do well. So hopefully they will soon start getting really big and climbing the trellis, and hopefully we'll have a good harvest from those this year. Okay, and here is my second pumpkin plant, and this is a different variety. This is called a Howden pumpkin. So I think it actually gets a little bit bigger than the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So yeah, I wanted to kind of plant 2 different kinds, see which one does better. So they both look like they're doing really well, though. I was super excited because this one is also getting a vine. So again, you can kind of see there's a bit of shadows in there, but it's doing really well. The main stem is going all the way along there, all the way out to here, and it has got some of these tendrils growing as well, and tons of starting flowers all in there. Oh, look at that! There's even one right in there. Let's see. Look at this one. It's right in there. That's actually turning yellow already, so that's going to start blooming any day now and attract even more bees and hopefully start setting some fruit. Alright, and then the other exciting thing that I noticed today is my garlic. So garlic makes what's called garlic scapes. So you can kind of see this, it looks slightly different than the leaves. So the leaves are really flat and just kind of flop over. And these garlic scapes, it's almost like a stem. It's like rounded like a stem like that. And apparently they'll start to curl in underneath. And once they do that, you can actually chop them off at the stem and harvest them to eat. And apparently they're very tasty, kind of like fried up in a stir fry. And it also indicates that the garlic is starting to get ready to harvest eventually. So from what I understand, I've never actually grown garlic before, so this is the first year. So very excited to see that this progress is happening. So as far as I know, once these scapes kind of curl over and are ready to harvest, I'll clip them off, harvest those, and then that means I think it's only a couple weeks or so until the garlic is ready to actually pull. So that's very exciting as well. Okay, so last but not least is my potato plants. So the potatoes seems to be doing really well also, and you can see in here it looks like they are starting to get ready to flower. So that's a really good sign also. Once the potatoes flower, it'll take another couple weeks or so. Oh, look, looks like there's more coming right in there. So yeah, once they flower, it'll be another couple of weeks or so, and then the leaves will start dying back, and then we can start harvesting. And this potato plant is doing really well also. It looks like it's even further along, coming close to actually getting these flowers to bloom. So super exciting. I can't wait to see that. Never actually seen potato flowers before, so yeah, can't wait for that. All right, so as I said, some things are very exciting. The large hole that was dug there in the garden, maybe not so exciting, but interesting for sure. So yeah, if you guys have any advice on what I can do to keep those like digging animals out of my garden, like I said, I'd love to hear it, because the chili powder obviously didn't work. So yeah, next best idea, let me know. So thank you so much for coming around and taking a look at these exciting developments in my garden with me today. And throw a like up there, hit that bell for notifications, and please subscribe.